Hi and welcome to the March Model Collectors blog for the new releases. Straight away I'm going to tell you about my favourite model, the model of the month, which is Oxford Diecast brand new Jaguar SS. I think it's just about one of the most superb models they've made. In fact, one of the nicest 143rd models I've seen this year. It's got a beautiful blue interior which matches the ivory exterior. Silver trim painted in. Maybe it was chrome on the rear vehicle, but it looks superb in silver trim on this one. Separate door handles on this model. The most fantastic wire wheels. A beautiful grille which looks like it's been backwashed. Maybe it hasn't, but it's certainly got lots of depth. Beautiful headlamps, and even the number plate on the back has got glazing over it. It's covered and with extra lamps, etc. Well worth £20. In fact, even if it was £45, I'd say it was worth it. So you're getting an absolute bargain. Beautiful model, well worth looking out for. Next model, equally a beautiful model. I love it to bits, and if you're collecting Sparks racing car transporters, you're going to want to have this one. The only caveat I have, the only problem I have with it, is beautifully made. You can see it's even got details of the ramps inside. Not that you can gain access, but you can see them inside. But because of some EEC law about advertising cigarettes, etc., etc., Spark seem to be getting nervous about it, and they've supplied us with transfers to apply. Well, this is £100. I think it's a bit cheeky that you have to, apply your own transfers to a model that costs £100. But worse than that, maybe it's just me and I'm stupid, I can't find any information about this vehicle. I know it's an AEC, and I know it was for the Le Mans vehicles for Ligier, but I can't find out anything else. No photographs of it. So how you're supposed to know where to stick these things is anybody's guess. No answers on a postcard, please. No rude ones anyway. But there we are, £100, beautiful model, but all that faff about the transfers. On to the next model, which is, it's hefty, it's a big one, this one, 124th Sunstar. AECRT. If you're old as me, 45 years old, you'll just about remember these running on London streets, and it brings a dewy-eyed feeling to me, but it's a lovely model, very good. I don't think it's going to respond very much to handling. The only thing that I find is slightly irritating is some of these, you can see some of the drop-down windows will drop down and won't go back up again, but maybe that's just that this is an early model, etc. The actual fit of the model is pretty good. You will have, as you can just see here, a join line here and here where the top deck is joined to the bottom deck, but it's quite, quite subtle, not ugly. And what I really like about this, now you're not going to see so much with just me pointing the finger, but the bonnet. Now a lot of CMC vehicles, which are gorgeous, have leather straps and buckles and bits and bobs and spring-loaded clips, etc. for the bonnets, just like the real vehicle. Well, you can get those undone and open up the bonnet, but you heaven help me trying to put them back in, back into place, because you'll need tiny, tiny little fingers to do it. This one they've compromised. They've split the bolt so that once you open the bonnet, you can see inside, you can see the engine, etc., etc. Bring it back down. It looks like it's clipped down anyway, so what's the bother? A very nice little engineering compromise that makes it so much easier to display the model in either position, and nobody's going to know that any different. It's a great model. It is £189.99 as far as I can tell, recommended retail price, and that is a lot of money. If you're an AECRT fan, then it's going to be a have-to-have, isn't it? But I love it. I think it's beautifully finished, beautifully painted. The interior is stunning, but yeah, it is a lot of money. So you're going to have to save up your pennies for that one. And last but not least, I don't care even if you're not a Batman fan, because that's not really why I'm bringing this model to your attention. Once again, this is the Elite version. There are two versions coming out. I think the ordinary version is going to be about £45, £46. This is £100. The Bat Cycle from the 1966 TV series. It's got the sidecar as well with a little Robin scooter or whatever you call it. The real thing about this though is, okay, yeah, it is £100 and it is Batman. You may not be a Batman fan, but the model motorbike is superb. They've gone to great effort to get the different shades of different types of metal that you would see on the motorbike. So for instance, if you look at the petrol filler cap, it's that beautiful kind of like brushed steel or brushed aluminium kind of effect, whereas the engine might have parts which are more chrome, etc. Also, now once again, there's no way I can show this to you, but you've got to believe me. The Speedo is one of the best speedos I've ever seen on a model motorbike. It's the same scale as a Mini Champs. Okay, it's about £20 more expensive than the average luxury Mini Champs motorbike, but they've really made the effort of just putting the glazing on the Speedo. I know I keep moaning about that, but I think if you're going to spend £50 plus on a model, you should at least get some glazing on, you know, the instruments, etc. It doesn't have suspension. It has, though, the most beautiful setup, frame, chassis, the springs, and etc. all there, and the most beautiful drivetrain chain, I should say. All in all, a superb model. Those are my recommendations. There's many more, lots more Oxford diecast in there as well, lots more 1/18th, and remember, we've got lots of competitions going on. Do join into those competitions. You've got very good odds to win, and we've got Model of the Year, so do please get your votes in for Model of the Year. Speak to you soon. Bye bye.